Hello, my friends. Rachel Clare coming to you today from Boulder, Colorado. And I wanted to share with you 5 quick tips for healing. So, the first one is just to take deep breaths. And I know that that's probably something you know how to do and you're aware of as a way to heal. But whenever we experience stress, we might forget just basic things like breathing. So, taking deep belly breaths. You can say as you release, and that helps to ground you and balance your energy centers. Or you can just breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. This helps us to be in our body. You can follow your breath at the heart, or you can imagine that it's filling you up all the way down to the depths of your belly and then leaving your body that way too, really allowing for full inhalation and full exhalation. The second thing I want to share with you today is a mudra. It's a hand mudra. A mudra is yoga for the hands, and the one today is taking our third ring finger, just like this, and touching it to our thumb. And then having the other fingers extended out. So it looks like so. And you can do this whenever needed, or you can do it 3 times a day for 15 minutes. And I opened this book, Mudra Yoga for Your Hands, and I opened it directly to this Earth Mudra, which I think is super appropriate considering that I'm coming to you from Boulder and we've been experiencing mass flooding and rains and destruction. I'm happy to report that the sun is coming out a little bit and it has stopped raining, but there's a lot of energy right now on the planet with so many things feeling uncertain and unstable. And with my homeland being destroyed and people in my community losing power and loved ones and homes and cars. So we want to do quick things that can help us calm. And this mudra is for eliminating any energy deficit in your root chakra. So our root or first chakra is where we ground and connect to the earth and where we feel safe and secure. So if you're feeling insecure and frazzled or stressed or not supported by the earth, do this mudra whenever needed. Use those deep breaths and allow it to have transformative healing on your body. Because these are not just like, oh cool, it's a mudra. They really are connected to energetic points in our bodies that can really contribute to healing. And the affirmation with that mudra is, the power of earth gives me secure stability, staying power and assertiveness, self-assurance and self-confidence. The power of the cosmos gives me enthusiasm, pleasure, and joy. So even in times of strife, reminding us that it's a benevolent, joyful universe, that we are safe and secure, and that even in death we still go on, if you believe that you are a spirit first, and that you have a body, but you are not of your body, you are not your body. So you can stand or sit on a chair, keep your feet parallel and your soles of your feet flat on the earth. And then imagine earth energy coming up through the soles of your feet, through your body, up to your throat, down your arms, and out your hands as you hold that mudra. And then imagine and that's for the inhalation, and then exhalation, imagine golden cosmos energy coming in through the crown of your head, like golden rain coming in and forcing that energy back to the earth as a renewing force. So the balance between taking and giving, between heaven and earth, and that can help to ground you and help you be in your body. The third thing I want to say comes from access consciousness, and it's called contributing to the earth. And I see this a lot in my private practice. A lot of people come to me who are healers. And sensitive people like us who heal, if you're watching this, you're probably just like this. Take on other people's pain. We're like psychic antennae. And we can also take on the earth. We can take on pain from the earth. And so one way to alleviate pain or headaches or things like this is to say, whose is this? Is it mine, someone else, or something else? If it's yours, great. You can breathe through it. You can ask it to release and let go. If it's someone else's, you can say return to sender with consciousness. But, 95% of the time, if it's something else, it's the earth's. So you can contribute energy to the earth, and you just imagine contributing and just send that energy to the earth, and that can help alleviate pain in the body. Because your body is meant to feel good and feel well, and usually spirit will give us gentle nudgings, letting us know if we're not listening to our guidance or following our guidance, and if we're not really standing in our path and what we're meant to do here on earth. And so we'll get some pain. By the time it gets to the point of pain, it's like overt in our face, and it's reminding us that we are psychic antennae, we are healers, and we are here to contribute to the planet and to the earth. So contribute that energy to the earth. So that is my third recommendation for a quick tip for healing. Just go 1, 2, 3, contribute to the earth. And then the fourth is just a reminder to continue to care. You care deeply. We've all received messages that we shouldn't care, we'll hurt if we care, we want to shut down, we want to go unconscious because it hurts if we care too much. But in times like these, allow your heart to be broken, allow yourself to be moved, allow you to care, because it's in the caring that we can also receive the joy waiting for us once we get through this, and the joy that's always present underneath. And finally, after you have breathed deeply, done a mudra, contributed to the earth and asked if this is yours or not and given back, you can, and then you care, you continue to care. The final thing that you can do is to ask the question, what's right about this that I'm not seeing? So often when tragedy strikes, we think, oh, it's just horrible, it's awful, it's wrong, it's bad. We resist, it shouldn't be this way. But the power lies in choosing what is, being in the present moment, allowing for what is, going with the flow. We've all heard these things. So a great question to ask is, what's right about this that I'm not seeing? Especially in our own personal lives, because so often what we've been asking for and praying for, when it shows up, it doesn't look like we think it will look. And then we resist it, we reject it, we don't receive it. So if we can say, what's right about this that I'm not seeing, even if it's losing all of your things, your home, everything, what is right about this that I'm not seeing? And allow yourself to pause for the awareness and just be open to that silver lining, because chaos does precede destruction, and destruction precedes creation. So even in the worst of times, there's always the light at the end of the tunnel, and sometimes we just have to go through this to have something new emerge. And often, as we all know, in these times of struggle, community bonds together, and so there are amazing and tremendous gifts. So that is my offering to you today for 5 quick tips for healing, things that you can do, questions you can ask, remembrances to hold in your heart as you navigate this earth. Thank you so much for joining with me today. Aloha.